Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of my short 5-star ship series. And today I want to talk about the Sanctus, and you see it right there on screen. Looks quite fierce, doesn't it? And of course you can recognize immediately that that is a Romulan ship. But before I go into details, if you are not a subscriber of my channel yet, but do like my videos, please do subscribe. And when you do, also click this little bell that you see there and click all notifications so that you will be informed when there is a new video or a live stream. I did 2 live streams already, and I'm indeed planning to make this a regular thing, at least most Fridays of the year. I'm trying to do those live streams at 8 p.m. UTC. The time is kind of a compromise. I'm in Europe. I have a lot of viewers in the USA, and so I hope that still some can watch it live and chat with me and so on. There was a nice one last time during Incursion. I had a lot of fun despite all the crashes, but that's playing on iOS. But let's get back to the Sanctus. Now, the Sanctus is the rare Romulan 5-star ship. There's one for each faction, and the Sanctus is the Romulan one, and it starts with 111 million strength, so that's a nice beginning there. You need a shipyard level 56 for it, and the blueprints are quite a number with 350. That's the thing with the rare ships from the 4-star already, that you need 350. So it will take a while if you want to have that ship, but I'll talk about the blueprints a little bit later. I first want to have a quick look at the ship ability. That's the Drain of the Empire. And the ability is: when fighting hostiles, the Sanctus decreases hostile shield health by 10% at the beginning of each round for the first 5 rounds of combat. So that's a nice help for hostile hunting. But of course, as all the others, the Sanctus also has Relentless Assault. You know this from earlier ships already, which increases weapon damage against hostiles and armadas. But of course, as a Romulan ship, it also has Ship Cloaking. You need to unlock both first before you can use them. I will not go into the details there, that's separate videos, but you won't have them from the start. You have to unlock them to use them, and you have to pay for using them every time. But that's a standard with Relentless Assault and with Cloaking. One of the nice things about the Sanctus, of course, when you are at that part, is a warp range of 391 at the beginning, and that will help a lot. Even with my Voyager, I have trouble now, and especially with fighting hostiles for missions that far out, you need stronger ships, and the Sanctus would be one possible ship to do that. Although, you know, because of the prices with the 350 blueprints and getting worse even with the epic ones, my standard plan is only to get the 4-star and 5-star uncommon ships, because that jump is easier to make. You have to level up your ops more, but in the end, grinding those blueprints is quite hard. And talking about blueprints, of course, you can get it the normal way, and that is the faction store for faction credits. But that's going to be expensive. I cannot show you that on the Romulans yet because I don't have the reputation. Because for buying the blueprints in the faction store, you need the reputation, and I'm not there with the Romulans. But I can show you at least what you need with the Klingons, because there I'm much further up. The Kuf Sompak is the same level, so to speak, as the Sanctus, and I need to be a pioneer to buy blueprints in the faction store. And at the moment, I'm Guardian. And at 2.5 billion, there's another step called Leader, and after Leader, I have to work on Pioneer. So I'm quite a way out to get to that point, but still, I'm even further out to get a level 56 shipyard. And that's the other problem. In the away team store, even when I get the reputation up there, which is probably easier for me than to get my shipyard to 56 in the first place, in the away team store, you have to wait that you can buy blueprints there until you are at least very close to the shipyard. I think it's one shipyard level earlier below that you can start getting those blueprints or something. I never really paid attention, but I guess that was what always happened. If you know it more exactly, please leave a comment. As usual, when I always say, if I forget something in my video anyway, please add a comment. And if you have questions or video requests, also just write a comment. I'm happy to have a look at it. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, what city, for example, I'm quite curious, and so I really like to know where my viewers are from, and so those comments are also very welcome. But there's one more way to get a few blueprints, and this is missions. We had this with other 5-star ships already, and I need my paper again because they have different names I never remember. The missions are Compatriots, Dark One, and No Mercy for Mercenaries. In these you can get blueprints for the Sanctus, and Compatriots is one I should have, so let's have a quick look. There it is. And here, for example, in Compatriots, I would get 4 Sanctus blueprints when I finish the mission. It's too far out for my biggest ship at the moment, and with my Voyager I cannot defeat the guard vessel, but I will get there. As soon as my Coronor, for example, will have the warp range, I will take care of that. But for now, I cannot end it. But you see that I only have Romulan missions and neutral missions here because I'm working on the Romulan reputation, and that's why I'm not doing Federation and Klingon missions. They are all in the archive, as you see. Those that I found, I have archived. But if you're one of my viewers that just started playing the game, don't collect all the missions that you find, because there's a limit of 50, including the archive, what you can save. So when you start and have decided on a faction that you want to do missions for the reputation because you're working on that faction, don't collect the missions from the other 2 factions. Otherwise, at some point, your mission set here will be full and you cannot add more missions for the faction you need. So if you find missions from the other factions, don't collect them and put them in here because there's a limit. Then always use your bookmarks. You can bookmark the systems and collect the missions later. You see there are mission planets that I have bookmarked here. In my case, it's for a different reason because my mission log is not that full. But those are all planets with missions that require another mission before you can collect them. But for that, I'm using the bookmarks as well. That's why I once made a video on that to explain those bookmarks. So for new players, so that you know that you don't have to write it somewhere down yourself or whatever, or remember where it was and search again later. Just put down a bookmark on those systems, and then you will find those missions later. That was something I didn't want to forget in this context. But the Sanctus, despite being that expensive, is a nice ship. And yesterday, from the point of view when I'm filming this, we had incursion. And of course, I saw a lot of big ships there because there are indeed people that can afford to spend much more money on the game than I can. And there were a lot of big ships there, and I was hit by a Kuf Sompak several times. I was hit by a Sanctus, and yes, they hurt when you are not on that level, and I'm still level 49. But thanks to my upgraded PvP crews, so player versus player crews, I was quite successful in a number of defenses when we had to defend members of our alliance. And so those crews really make a difference, because with my 32 million Coronor, I destroyed 40 plus million enemy ships because they had worse crews. So crews make a big difference. And of course the Sanctus was none of those that I could kill, because 150 or what they quickly are, a million ship is nothing I can do with my Coronor. But on others that was really important. But you will have to decide in the end, when you get to the point, if you want to have the Sanctus. Double, I'm quite sure you're very fond of the Romulan ships, so I can imagine that you will try at least. I'm not so sure about the Sanctus, but the Corvus, I guess, for the looks. And there's another ship I will make a video about in the next few days that I'm quite sure that you will want to have. That's even one I want to have, but that's a topic for another day. For now, I just hope that you like this video and do like my videos in general. If you do, please give them a thumbs up as well, so that the algorithm also knows that, and will show the video to more people so that they can have a look too. And under the videos, if you watch on the desktop, by the way, there's a button where you can get to the Star Trek Fleet Command page of YouTube, so to speak, and there you find the newest videos, the most liked videos and stuff like that. And it's really nice to see how many of my videos are there in the newest video section, because for a video of the channel of that age, I really seem to have made a lot of videos already. So if you are interested, have a look there as well. And that will give away, by the way, as well, why my thumbnails are designed the way they are. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.